Quick shout out to my Patreons who keep this channel going. You can join my Patreon down in the description below. What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're interacting to the penultimate episode of Symphogear Season 1. This one's just titled Symphogear. So, yeah, Symphogear Episode 12. Symphogear is the name of it. Things are kicking off massively. And we have quite the finale here. So, turns out, Ryoko is Fine, but Fine actually is Ryoko was Ryoko until 12 years ago, in which Tsubasa awakening the Amano Habakiri awakened something in Ryoko's body, since she is a descendant from Fine all those years ago, that allowed her to take over her body and become Fine once again. And ever since then has been working on constructing cannon gear, a huge particle cannon, or railgun almost, to shoot at the moon and destroy the moon, which apparently is the Curse of Belial, or is maintaining the Curse of Belial, which will then allow people to understand each other. And I saw this on the Wikipedia more than the actual episode. Apparently it has the one language that can converse with God, which makes a bit more sense as to why she's so motivated to go for it, because it will allow her to talk with the God that she wants to speak with so desperately, it would seem. But that god was also the one that destroyed the tower last time in a lightning strike. It'd be kind of interesting if that same god took action in this instance and a lightning strike took out the this Kunigir as well. Maybe that's what the symbolism that we'll go for eventually is here with Hibiki and Tsubasa, and maybe Chris surviving? I mean, if Chris has survived that, which I think she has, I don't think they're going to kill off Chris in this episode. Or this season anyway. She probably won't be any help in the fight from now on. She's used her climax on, she's spent. She needs to go and spend a lot of time in hospital again, just like Tsubasa did. But I think she will survive, because otherwise why would they let her fall from the sky like that when she was just obliterated by the cannon? The cannon did hit the moon, but only damaged it and pushed it off course, which has a lot of real-world consequences, but I don't know if we're going to go too into depth for that, or if we're going to try and rectify that, if God's going to step in and put the moon back in place. If we can put the moon back in place, I don't know if we can physically do that. I mean, if it took 12 years to make a cannon to destroy the moon, how long is it going to take to make something that can put the moon back together? You know? But yeah, my question so far, what I'm expecting from this episode: can cannon gear fire again? Because is it just a one-and-done cannon, or can it reload, recharge, and fire again? Because if it can fire again, we need to destroy that thing pretty quick. 2, is Hibiki in berserk mode? Because at the end of the episode, we heard her scream as she saw Chris fall and hit the ground and explode. And we heard that scream go into more of a guttural, like, animalistic, like, right? So I'm thinking she entered berserk mode, maybe even a more powerful berserk mode than what she'd been using in previous fights. I guess we'll see. That's probably going to be a lot of the combat of this episode. And then what happened to Ryoko? Because I think it said in that moment that it wasn't just that Fine took control of Ryoko's body, it was that it kind of destroyed the Ryoko that we knew and annihilated that, and now Fine is Ryoko. I don't think there's any chance of saving Ryoko from there. Ryoko's already gone. I think that was the way they kind of described that, but I'd be interested to see if they can try and redeem Ryoko in this instance, or if Fine will be annihilated by either the Symphogear users or maybe God. Imagine if God did take action. That'd be very interesting if God did decide to take action here. I don't know if they would, unless there was no other choice, but I guess we'll see what happens. But yeah, penultimate episode. Let's get into it. I want to get to the finale tonight, so we better crack on. So as per usual, these are time-based form actions here on YouTube. If you want to see the full picture-in-picture, you can go to my Patreon down in the description below. £4 a month gets access to all picture-in-picture actions I do on the channel, which is everything from this season and future seasons. Some backdated shows, Patreon request shows such as Symphogear. We also have movies on there. Wolf Children just went up recently, and we have the poll for April's movie up right now, so go vote for that. I think Weathering with You will take it, but we'll see. But as per usual here on YouTube, we do timer based. So bottom left of the screen, you'll see a time for the episode. I count down 3, 2, 1, play. Then play, you start the episode, I start the episode, and we'll be in sync. Watch this one on Crunchyroll, since that's where I can legally view this here in the UK. We have no logos or anything. I can see Canon gear illuminated here in the distance, and that's where we're going to start off. You can use screen flash on my face or the mic to tell when this is transitioning. Pay attention to this part of my headset as well. It's very reflective and should help you sync up as well. So, with all that said, let's get into the penultimate episode, shall we? In 3, 2, 1, play. Oh boy, yep. Chris's climax song. Gonna go from here. This is the ED, isn't it? Yep, there he goes. There goes Chris. Mm-hmm. So no OP then? No OP, we're just gonna use the ED. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Holy shit. Holy shit. Sounds like that's like Morse code almost. Yeah, it would seem so. Mm-hmm. She was kind of obsessed with her, yes. Holy shit. Was that Asgard, I think? Holy shit. Oh, he's turned on Tsubasa as well. Holy shit. Oh boy. Mm-hmm. It's hard to figure out how, though, right? Holy shit. Tsubasa's not holding on too well. Hmm. Yeah. Oh, it can fire again. Oh, it can absolutely fire again. Oh boy. Mm-hmm. Oh boy. And that's why they wanted Durandal. Oh, that makes so much sense. Well, you better make it quick. Don't do climax song. Okay, trying to appeal to her. Doesn't want to resist. Holy shit. And hug, yep. Oh boy. Blue flash. Heaven's Dragon Scale. 3 layers. Is that enough? Pink slash. Q Hibiki, maybe? No. Holy shit. Holy shit. Wow. We're only halfway through somehow. Yep. Looks pretty wrecked to me. Hibiki's back. Oh. Oh boy. Would it though? Okay, they did mention natural disaster and stuff. That's not true. Hmm. So allowed her to heal in that moment. Oof. Chris, I don't think so. Tsubasa, well, signal being gone is not a good sign. It's the first girl that she saved. Hmm. Oh, they all know at this point. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Can work. Hmm. It's going to resort to singing, isn't it? It's always going to resort to singing. They're going to sing something. Okay. Priestess and God Service. Mm-hmm. And who took that away, though? Oh boy. Okay. She can step up. Stop making everything an anime reference. Uh, hmm. So we activate the school facilities, then what? Speak system online. Let me guess, we're gonna sing. Mm-hmm. They're singing. Is it the school's song? Turning dreams into songs indeed. Mm-hmm. They get a cliffhanger here, but I'm so happy. All three of them? Holy shit. That's an image. But that's it. I'm so glad I'm watching the next one. Again, that's a terrible cliffhanger to leave on. I feel so bad for the people who had to wait a week for this. God, what an episode that was. To be continued. Wow. Wow. Okay. Wow, what an episode. What an episode. I told you Chris wasn't going to be gone, like, obviously. Sabasa disappearing like that, though, is... How would you manage to disappear and still come back like that? I don't know, but still. Yeah, them singing the school's anthem, I guess, at that point. Yeah, it made so much sense. As soon as I was like, oh, they want to help, it's got to be a song of some description, because that's how all these Symphogears work. It's all based around song, and the meaning and support through song, which is something that Vine has never really had. But again, I'm curious who enacted the Curse of Belial, because... Yeah. Who would stop... I don't know. There's more to unpack there, I'm sure. Maybe next episode we'll actually cover some of that, but... Oh boy. What an episode. Like, again, for 2012, visually very impressive. And it's only going to get better with each progressive season, so I'm so excited to see where we could go with all this. The music's on point. I'm so excited to see their actual attacks. Those were slightly different outfits, though, right? Were they? they seem slightly different. Just the shot of all three of them going up out of nowhere, that was just brilliant. It was honestly brilliant to see it like that. Yeah, because that definitely looks different than... It looks a bit different than her original outfit anyway. I can't see her original just yet. Where is it? It's here somewhere? Yeah, it's definitely a different color. Like, Hibiki's, like, this is all more yellow than gold. Yeah, and Chris's is more pink than red. And obviously the, the wings, but still. Yeah. God, it's so good. God, next episode's gonna be so fucking hype. I'm so ready for it. Thankfully, we're going to go straight into it now, so I don't have to wait a week to get into it, but... Oh... Yes, another brilliant episode. Absolutely brilliant episode. I'm very, very excited for the finale. So, thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed the ones on my side. Leave a like if you did, as well as your comments what you thought of the episode. Don't forget to hit subscribe. We'll be doing the finale straight after this one. And yeah, Season 2 will be coming somewhere after that. I don't know 100% certain if it is going to be next week. It will be somewhere between Tuesday and Friday, regardless. That's where its slot will end up going eventually. I don't quite know when that's going to be. I get the feeling, because I know Wednesday is going to be World Trigger Day. I think Thursday or Friday could be Log Horizon Day. So whichever one ends up being Log Horizon, the other will be Symphogear, more than likely. So yeah, look forward to that. Thank you everyone for watching. Until next time. See you guys later.